Thank you for joining me today. I'm here with Julie Looney, the president of the National Organization of Women chapter here at Emory Henry's campus. They're actually co-sponsoring with the Love Your Body Fair. This is coming up Monday the 17th, a jeans drive where you can donate your old jeans, and definitely one of those big events here on campus. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah.
All right, what is the National Organization of Women and why do we have a chapter here on campus?
The National Organization for Women is the largest national organization exclusively for women. It's not just, the membership is not just women. It's for anyone that wants to promote ideas and issues that are affecting women. The reason that I wanted to bring it to Emory is because I felt like there was a lack of female-run organizations on campus. I wanted the women of Emory and Henry to feel like they had a place they could come to express their ideas, emotions, and promote events on campus just to educate Emory and Henry on issues facing women.
That's definitely good. So men can participate in
Absolutely.
the national organization.
Yeah.
That's really exciting. What are some of the things that you're involved in here on campus? I know you're co-sponsoring the Love Your Body Fair. So what's going on with that?
Yeah. Well, one of the most recent events that we did was we gave out pink ribbons for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. We also participated in the mocktail competition. We actually won for best theme with like a heart disease awareness theme, so that was really exciting. Mm-hmm. And the Love Your Body Fair is Monday the 17th, and our part that we're playing in that, co-sponsoring with the peer educators, is we're promoting a jeans drive, and we want the women of ENH to bring their old jeans, or what they consider their skinny jeans that they might be saving to try to lose weight, to fit back into them. Go ahead and donate them and love who you are right now and love your body right now and love, just love yourself. And that's one of the main things that we want to promote on campus.
That's definitely a great campaign,
Yeah.
and I'm really proud of the stuff that y'all are doing. I've heard that y'all are going to try and plan some new events for this upcoming semester, including a self-defense class. What's going on with that?
Exactly. We wanted to actually already have a self-defense seminar, but the chain of command, it's been a little hard. But fortunately, we're thinking that it's going to happen with the RAs. It's going to be an area event that we do with the RAs in Mawa. We're not sure, it's not, cut and dry yet, but we're thinking it's going to be a self-defense seminar and maybe a speaker that's going to come and talk about domestic violence, things like that. So that's definitely going to happen. It's just not set in stone yet.
So is there going to be a discussion as well as a self-defense class?
Yeah, we're thinking it's going to be a discussion initially, and then someone is coming to go over some self-defense moves, things like that.
That's really exciting. You're also hosting an event that has to do with winter forum, is that correct?
Exactly. That's next semester, and that is set in stone. We're co-sponsoring a Lyceum with the Winter Forum Committee next semester. The theme, of course, for Winter Forum is sexuality, so they invited us to host a Lyceum. We're thinking right now that it's going to have to do with double standards in sexuality. That's the road that we're taking with it.
All right. About that, what are the double standards that you're going to be discussing?
The double standards in sexuality, we talked about at our last meeting, the idea that women are maybe seen as sluts, I suppose, if they have multiple partners. Men are considered, studs or pimps, or however you want, however you want to say it. That's definitely one of the main double standards we want to talk about. We also want to talk about the means of dressing. If women decide to show a little skin, it's considered, like I said, a little slutty. Men, it's a little more accepted. We also have talked about maybe showing images or, like words on a screen and just getting feedback from the audience. That's the way that we want to go with it. We want it to be an interactive Lyceum and have comments back from the crowd and it not just be a lecture.
Okay, would that be student run or professor run, or would you have a panel?
Yeah, well, Dr. Julie Wilson is our advisor, and I'm thinking she's probably going to play a big part in the Lyceum as possibly the facilitator, maybe, or it might be myself or one of the other NOW members. But that's, that's the road that we want to take with it.
That definitely sounds great. About the organization in general, I'm sure most people hear the National Organization of Women and think that you're probably just a big group of man bashers and you're just a big group of feminists who are, going around and beating up men and saying men
Yeah.
stink. To people who might think that, what would you say to them?
I say that's not who we are. We don't talk about bashing men in our meetings. That's not what we talk about at all. We just want to promote issues that that we're dealing with ourselves, not we invite men to come, and the men that do come, they share the same ideas and the same issues, but we're definitely not, we are feminists, but we're not man-bashing, man haters or anything like that.
All right, did you all get a chance to discuss in any of your meetings the role gender played in the election? Did any of that come up in any of your meetings?
We actually haven't, but we haven't had a meeting since the election to actually talk about that. And just the whole idea that it played and everything. We have a meeting tonight, so that may be an interesting topic.
Well, how do you feel about the role gender played personally?
I think that it played a bigger role than it has ever before, obviously. This was a historical election, so there were so many different ideas that were coming into the election and things that we had never seen before. And for my generation, I think that meant a lot, and especially for an organization like I'm president of, it meant a lot for women to finally be in the forefront somewhat and get their faces out there and their voices out there.
Do y'all stick to mainly women's issues, or do you talk about every kind of issue, race and everything? Do you speak about everything like that?
Yeah, we do. We don't stick strictly to women's issues. Tonight we're going to talk about having a representative from our organization join with the Peace Alliance, which is a new organization on campus. We want to go to those meetings and kind of just get our voices out there with every organization on campus and talk about issues that are not just facing women, but everyone.
Okay. And how can students or faculty or anyone in the community possibly get involved in your organization? Well,
we have a regular weekly meeting Monday nights, 8 o'clock in the Mawa Lounge. And if anyone wants more information, there's flyers all over campus about it, or they can contact me.
Okay. And that's J. Looney
06 at ehc.edu.